R2-D2 is still missing, but Anakin is determined to find him. We watched Duel of the Droids for our Clone Wars Chronological Rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
After being captured by Separatists last week, R2-D2 is taken to General Grievous at a secret listening post, and is able to transmit its location to the Republic before he is dismantled. Anakin, Ahsoka, Rex, the replacement droid R3-S6, and a handful of clones infiltrate the post to destroy it, but Anakin takes it upon himself to rescue his droid. He is successful, but in his absence, General Grievous kills most of the clones, forcing Ahsoka to engage him. Rex plants the explosives, and all of our heroes meet back up at the Twilight to escape. R2 has to open the hangar door, and R3, who has actually been a spy this whole time, fights him on a perilous bridge. R2 sets the traitor on fire and lets him fall over the edge where his head is knocked off. Anakin recovers his droid, and they all escape.
The theme of this episode is, you hold on to friends by keeping your heart a little softer than your head.
Unless you're a baby, and then you'll have a soft head either way.
Right. So yeah, this is mostly about Anakin, and he's following his heart by trying to rescue R2.
As usual.
Right. And instead, he should be following his head, or the orders of Obi-Wan. Mm-hmm. That would be the smart thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is, I guess, putting his squad in danger because he doesn't want to give up on R2. He has attachments to R2. So, in his absence, General Grievous attacks the clones and Ahsoka, and he actually gets to be a little scary. He wipes out most of the clones.
Yeah. And, this whole episode and the moral is, completely the opposite of the normal way of the Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, they're all about, there is no emotion, and don't follow your heart.
Yeah.
I think Anakin would disagree, but yeah, this is interesting how they would say, obviously, don't form attachments to your droids and then run off and try to rescue them, leaving your squad to get killed.
Yeah.
It's funny, when you are growing up, I guess I always saw the Jedi as, this incorruptible order, and they were always right no matter what. And the more I am, growing up, I'm they're not all they're cracked up to be. At least not, the Jedi as a whole, which that kind of speaks to, I don't know, religion in general, where it's spiritual people are one thing, but a whole religion can often be very corrupted and just focused on the wrong things. Because, I don't know, you grow up and you see Obi-Wan and Yoda, and there are examples like Qui-Gon, who I think they're examples of what the Jedi should be. Mm-hmm. But then you see all the rules that the Order itself had to follow, and it's I don't know about this.
Yeah. To go back to people following their hearts, Ahsoka also kind of follows her heart and wants to protect the clones, so she goes and faces Grievous alone, which is a big no-no.
Yeah, I mean, I think her head would say, no, don't do that, but her heart said, I have to save Rex. And even Anakin says, well, that was foolish. And she's it seemed like a good idea at the time. But, I mean, also, Anakin didn't really give her much choice.
Yeah.
But it is cool to see Ahsoka we have two characters embodying the same principle.
Yeah.
And, again, Ahsoka, throughout this episode and the one before it, follows her heart by wanting to trust R3. And, she wants to give him a chance, and she wants him to be a good droid. Of course, she winds up betrayed by that.
Yeah.
But
he's a traitor droid, and he gets what's coming to him.
Yeah. We were oh my god, R2 super murdered him.
If you replaced R2 and R3 in that scene with people, it would be a straight up murder scene.
Yeah, it's gruesome. He sets him on fire, and then he just lets him go.
They're attached, and he saws off the thing, and he just falls, and then he hits a ship and just bursts into pieces.
Yeah, I was this is a little much for an animated show, but it was also funny.
Yeah, R2's just been a complete badass the past 2 episodes. He is going out and he's I could take on the Separatists. He even takes off his own restraining bolt in the previous episode by just shimmying next to the wall and just like knocking it off. Like he did that, and I was like,
He's so resourceful.
okay.
I think at the start of Duel of the Droids, it says something like, R2 is in danger. He's being taken to the Separatists, straight to General Grievous. And you were like, let him. Like, good. End the war. R2 could probably kill Grievous.
He'd find a way.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode. Though it's not mentioned by name, the listening station is in the atmosphere of Ruusan, an important planet from Legends where Darth Bane devastated both Jedi and Sith forces.
R3S6's gold and black color scheme is based on Dave Filoni's hometown favorites, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Arabesh in R2's data screens are actually gibberish. They don't say anything.
Because Anakin and General Grievous first meet on screen in Revenge of the Sith, this episode is the first time the writers of the animated series had to creatively ensure that the two characters never interact.
You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description of all the episodes listed out chronologically, but that's it for today. Next week, we'll cover Season 1, Episode 8, Bombad Jedi if you want to watch along. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel,
follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook,
and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.